Hey guys, good morning. I wanted to hop on today and we're going to have another calendar lesson. So go ahead and grab your notebook or pencil, paper, whatever you've been working in, a whiteboard if you have that, something to write on and solve some problems out on. Pause me, go grab that and come back if you need to. If you have it and you're ready to go, great. If you don't want to solve anything out and you just want to watch me do it today, no worries either. So I'm going to adjust my camera and show you the calendar, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here's our calendar for this month. Let's go ahead with our months of the year and figure out what month it is today. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Boom, boom. Okay, so if we look at our calendar, a month at the top is April. In today's date, I need to find today. I see the number 28. So today is April 28th, and the year is 2020 or 2020. So today is April 28th, 2020. I'm going to go ahead and write that for my date. If you want to write that in your notebook with me, we're going to start with April. It's the name of a month, so it has an uppercase A. April, the date is number 28. And the year is 2020. Okay, so today's date is April 28th, 2020. Very good. All right, let's sing our days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Good. All right. So if we look on our calendar, again, today's the 28th. So if I go straight up, I have a T. Now let's remember our trick about, remember there's 2 days that start with a T, Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday only has a T. Thursday has the TH. So let me check again. 28. I only see a T and no H. So that means that today is Tuesday. So if today is Tuesday and I go back one day to yesterday, then yesterday was, what comes before Tuesday? Right, I see that yesterday was Monday. If today is Tuesday and I go forward one day to tomorrow, I'm going to go up, up, up. After Tuesday comes Wednesday. Very good. All right, so there's our days. Let's read all 3 days and our season. Yesterday was Monday. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. And the season is spring. Very good. All right. I'm going to shift you guys over here so you can see my problem of the day. Everything straightened up and hopefully not fall over. There we go. Okay. So here's our problem of the day. It says 12 minus 5 equals. So we have a minus sign that tells me we're going to be taking away. So if you're solving along with me, go ahead and write this in your notebook and solve. Put me on pause until you get your answer and then come back and check. So we have 12 minus 5. There's a couple ways we can solve this. It will be harder for me to use my fingers because guess what, guys? I don't have 12 fingers, right? I only have 10. So I can't put up 12 fingers and then take 5 away. That would just not work. I can put 12 in my head if I want to try to do it mentally without having to write anything. So I could put 12 in my head and then count back 5. So let's try like that because remember we're taking away, so we have to count backwards. So we have 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. I took away 5. I counted back by 5. I got to 7. Okay. Or I can always draw a picture. And sometimes it's a good idea if you want to try to do it in your head. But if you're not quite sure or counting backwards can be tricky sometimes, let's draw a picture and check to make sure we get the same answer. So if I'm starting with 12, there's my 12 dots, and I need to take away 5. So I'm not adding 5 more. I need to cross out 5 dots. So let's count those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My answer is going to be how many I have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So both ways that I tried it, I got the answer of 7. Hopefully you got that too. 12 minus 5 equals 7. Okay, now let's look at our pattern of the day. So instead of dots or instead of numbers, today we have letters. So first we start with A. Then we have AB. And we have A, B, C. Okay, so first we need to decide if this is repeating or growing. What do you think? This is a growing pattern, and it's growing because it's not the same thing repeating over and over in the exact same way. It kind of seems like some things are repeating, but there's also a change happening every repeat. So let's figure out what's changing. Okay, how is this changing? We have A, the first unit, and then the next time we still have A, so we're starting with A each time. But then we also have B, so we've got the next letter in the alphabet. In the next repeat, we have A again, we kept our B, and then we added C. So how is this pattern growing? Can you explain it to me? Okay, so hopefully you can see that this pattern, each time we're adding one more letter, we're picking up the next letter of the ABCs, right? So we started with A, AB, ABC. So if we add one more letter to ABC, we will have A, B, C, D. Okay, hopefully you got that and filled that in your notebook. Okay, so it's important to point out to you guys, each time we're still starting at that starting point of A, right? We're just not writing D. D would not be the correct repeat. Each time we're starting over at A and adding on one more thing. Okay, so it's getting longer and longer each time. All right, let's look at our time. Oop. Sorry about that. Our power just flashed. So if you saw those lights flash, I apologize about that. I don't know what that was about. I'll go reset all the clocks after this video is over. So here's our clock for today. I want you to look at what time this is and either say it out loud or write it down in your notebook if you're writing along with me or on your whiteboard. Okay, so hopefully you've written down a time. We have our hour hand between the 8 and the 9. So remember, when your hour hand is between two numbers, you must bounce back. So we're going to bounce back to the 8. So for hours, we have 8. So for my time, I'm going to write, get the top off this marker. I'm going to write 8. Put my 2 dots. Please, please, please don't forget those dots. Okay, so we have 8 for the hours, and then our minute hand is on the 6. When our minute hand is on the 6, what does that mean for the minutes? It means 30. So our time is 8 and 30. 8:30. Okay? Good job. All right. I'm going to finish up with some money today. So here's our money board I made just to help us kind of stay familiar with our coins and review them. Remember, we have our quarter, worth 25 cents. Do you remember who's on the head side of the quarter? George Washington. And on the back, the tail side is a bald eagle. Good. Then we have our dime, worth 10 cents. Even though it's not worth the least amount, remember size-wise, if you have a bunch of coins in your hand, the dime is your smallest coin just by size. So here's your dime. It's worth 10 cents. When we count dimes, we count them by tens. On the front, the heads, we have Franklin Roosevelt, and on the tails, we have a torch and 2 branches. Next, we have our nickel. A nickel is worth 5 cents. So when we count nickels, we're going to count them by fives. And on the heads, we have Thomas Jefferson. On the tails, we have his house in Virginia, Monticello. Do you remember that? Nickel worth 5 cents. And then last but certainly not least, we have our penny. The only brown coin is a good way to remember your penny. Penny is worth 1 cent. So when we count pennies, we count them by ones. On the head side, Abraham Lincoln. On the tail side, Lincoln Memorial. Okay, so let's look at our money. Sorry, guys. Our money for today. It's rolling all over the place. Let me get it straight. We are having technical difficulties today. Okay, here we go. Here's our money. So let's look at our piggy bank. What 2 coins do you see? I see pennies. I see the brown pennies. And what is that silver coin? It is a dime. I see Franklin Roosevelt, and I also can kind of see the size of it is small. It's smaller than the penny that it's next to. So that can help me kind of remember, oh, that's a small coin. That's a dime. Okay, so when we count our money, we're going to start with our dimes. We're going to count those by tens. And then we'll count on with our pennies and count by ones. Okay, so let's start with our dimes. Let's count this together. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Now count by ones, starting with 70. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. So for our money today, go ahead and write this down wherever you're writing. We have 78 cents. Okay, that's it. That's our calendar for today. I hope you guys are doing well. I miss you guys so much. Just keep thinking about all the fun things we could be doing at school and just thinking about you guys every day, hoping you're doing all right. I've loved being able to see a lot of you in our Zoom meetings. We're going to have one on this Friday, May 1st, and it's bring your stuffed animal to class day, I guess. Bring it to our meeting. So bring your favorite stuffed animal that you want to share with us, and we'll go around and give everyone a turn to share their stuffed animal. We're also going to do something new I'm super excited about. We're going to do a scavenger hunt during our Zoom meeting. So hopefully you'll be able to join us. We'll go on a scavenger hunt. We'll share our stuffed animals. And then lastly, remember that we've started a new Junie Bee. Junie B. Jones is a party animal. She's in kindergarten, and I've never read this one before, so I'm super excited to read this one with you guys. And I'm posting those videos. I posted the first chapter yesterday, and I'll probably, if I can't get to it today, I'll definitely post another video tomorrow reading chapter 2. So I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe, being healthy, being good, reading every day. I miss you. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.